economy is expanding, but the numbers of working women are falling. According to NSSO figures, between 2005 and 2011, the proportion of women in the labour force declined nearly 7 percentage points to 22.5%. Significantly, this was the period when the Indian economy grew at 8.5% annually.
I think there are two, three things that we can focus on as a nation. One would be the right to education. And this is very strange actually, because you typically understand this to be true in rural areas, but I think in cities also, sometimes when families have to make choices that who can move forward and do a higher degree in education, they may choose not to send their daughters and instead send their sons. Secondly, there needs to be work safety at the workplace. This is a very important issue, especially when girls are going to start young. If they're going to come and work at 20 or 21 years of age, they have to be comfortable where they are working.
Gender inequality at work is a global problem, but in India, it's far more acute. The World Bank finds it in the 10th position from the bottom in LFPR or Labour Force Participation Rate rankings, and that is despite facing an estimated shortage of 5 million skilled workers.
For India to move from 20% to 70%, evidently a lot of facilitating and enabling systems are required. At the state level, government needs to do in the public spaces, safety, security, because that's a big deterrent. It's a big obstacle for women having self-confidence and faith in themselves to go out. The corporates also, they feel there's too much of responsibility being loaded on them, a responsibility which should partly be taken care by the state itself. So probably they are hesitant in hiring women.
Between 1994 and 2010, female employment in India grew by 9 million. The ILO estimates that this figure could easily have been double if women had equal access to employment in the same industries and occupations like men. In fact, low female LFPR has cost India an estimated quarter of its GDP, which underscores the need for women at the workplace.
If there are two candidates, a man and a woman, or a boy and a girl, who are equally well qualified and have the right experience, maybe some companies might choose to hire the man because they may feel that there'll be less hassle, or maybe they won't get so emotional in a tricky situation. I don't think this is the right kind of thinking to have, but I feel it might be happening in certain kinds of organizations.
Stronger anti-discrimination laws, plugging gaps in female and male wages, ensuring safety at workplace, and a female-intensive growth strategy and policies explicitly promoting social acceptability of working women could be some of the ways to increase the numbers of women in workplaces. Anshu J. Singh, Rajya Sabha TV.